What's going on, peeps? How we doing? Happy Sunday. I feel like the days are just the same now with the World Cup, but it's another match day. We got Saudi Arabia versus Spain, probably one of the big games of the day, and this group will look very, very interesting depending on the outcome of this game. Yeah, depending on the outcome of this game, if Saudi Arabia can snatch something, then the outcome of this group will be very, very interesting. Be sure to hit the like button, guys. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new here. We got some changes from the Spain national team. It's the same Spain team that drew to Cape Verde unexpectedly last week Monday, so that's what I'm saying. Like, this group, something gotta give. Something gotta give in this group. And you lot are probably thinking, Minna, why did you do this? Yes, I'm wearing a Saudi shirt. Yes, I'm wearing a Saudi shirt because I want to upset. I still think we are due a big upset in the World Cup tournament. I don't think we've seen a World Cup upset just yet. And maybe today could be the one where we see that happen. Let's go through the starting 11 because the star boy Lamine Yamal makes his first start in a World Cup campaign. It's actually crazy to say because I felt like, obviously, I feel like Lamine Yamal in my eyes has been around for such a long time just because over the last couple of years he's been so dominant in football. It's just crazy to think that this is his first World Cup given the fact that the Euros was his first major competition with Spain when he led them to win it. So can he kick off his World Cup campaign with a victory for Spain and be the catalyst for a good performance? We gotta wait and see. It's quite a few changes actually from De La Fuente, who makes quite a few changes. Unai Simon stays in goal, which is interesting. He might not have much to do today, so maybe that might be the right reason. But when you've got better goalkeepers, in my opinion, like David Raya on the pitch, I thought he might start, but he keeps the same goalkeeper. Pedro Porro comes in from Marcos Llorente, who started at right back against Cape Verde. So it's Pedro Porro, Kubasi, Laporte, and Cucurella. A nice little back four. Then they got Pedri dropping in for that midfield pivot with Rodri. It was Fabian Ruiz playing in the pivot last time, and Fabian Ruiz has now dropped to the bench. Lamine Yamal starts finally. Dani Olmo, Alex Baena comes in on the left, and then Oyarzabal up top for Spain. I don't know what to expect from this front four. I do expect to see a lot of it probably transitioning and going through Lamine Yamal in terms of the attack, but the inclusion of Dani Olmo I think is a good one, and it gives more options to Spain, especially when you got Pedri playing behind you rather than Pedri playing more advanced that we saw against Cape Verde. I think that pivot of Pedri and Rodri will be a very good pivot. Now, I do expect Spain to dominate the game, personally. I expect them to dominate possession. I expect them to dominate the game. And I expect Saudi to get chances in small instances, and they just have to be clinical in front of goal. Now, Saudi have changed it up a little bit today. If you guys can see, they've gone with a back five. Probably they anticipated the inclusion of Lamine Yamal. They probably anticipated some changes as well in the Spain 11, and they've gone with a back five, which means Lajami, the central centre back, has come in. The other back four did play against Uruguay last week as well, so it's that same back four, but just with an extra defender in the middle. Mohamed Kano has dropped from central midfield. He's on the bench, and a midfield free. Al Dosri has come into the midfield free as well. He didn't start in the last game for Saudi. Salim Al Dosri, the captain, the main guy for Saudi Arabia, starts with Firas Al Burkan up top. I actually think, I know it's showing us now a 5-3-2. I have a feeling it might actually be a 5-4-1. I don't see Salim Al Dosri playing up top. I see him coming off the left, so I do think he will be he will be on the left hand side, and Firas Al Burkan will be a lone striker who will probably have a shift to put in today because it'll probably be an isolated performance for him. I think it'll be an isolated performance. I think it'll be one of those games where it's 11 men behind the ball for most of the time for Saudi, and every time they probably kick it out, Spain will probably just reset. It'll just be reset, recycle, and start all over again. However, I do hope Saudi can prove everyone wrong. I do hope they can get a result, but I also think that Spain need to get some points on the board. They don't want to go into the game, the final game against Uruguay. Yeah, the final game against Uruguay. They don't want to have to go into that game needing a win because Uruguay also played Cape Verde today. We don't know what Cape Verde got a draw against Spain. they could get a draw again against Uruguay, and Uruguay will come into that game against Spain also needed 3 points on the board. So I actually think that Spain find themselves in a trickier predicament than maybe they anticipated, given the fact that they probably looked at that Cape Verde game and saw that as their guaranteed 3 points. They probably looked at the Uruguay game as a battle, and they probably looked at this game as a game that they can dominate, but it could go either way. Now, this game has to be the game that gets them 3 points, because as it stands right now, everybody in this table are on 1 point, because obviously everyone drew their opener, and obviously Uruguay play later on tonight as well. What's going to happen in this game, guys? Honestly speaking, I do not know. I have no idea. I can't predict. It's very difficult for me to predict games. I mean, I saw the Tunisia-Japan game when I woke up this morning, and I wasn't surprised when I saw the outcome, because I just feel like Japan was going to be the better team. But I did not expect Ecuador to draw to Curacao. And that goalkeeper put on an absolute clinic against Ecuador. But again, this World Cup is the World Cup of anything. Anything is possible. So can Saudi replicate what they did to Argentina and beat Spain? But then Spain could probably look at that and think, well, Argentina went on to win the World Cup, that competition, so it might not be the worst thing to lose to Saudi. One thing I will say, though, I'm worried, guys, about the Mina curse. I'm worried about the Mina curse because I put on this shirt before the stream. I wasn't going to, but I thought, you know what? I got a Spain shirt. I do have a Saudi shirt. I do want Spain. I want Lamine Yamal to ball out because I'm a big Lamine Yamal fan, but I would like an upset. Like I said, I think we are due an upset in the World Cup. We haven't really had any, in my opinion. We've had like teams drawing, like I said, Cape Verde drawing to Spain. That was an upset quotation mark. But I think we're due a big team losing to a smaller nation. So big up to everyone locked in. Get your predictions in the chat. Big up Ridwan. Big up MUFC as well in the chat. It's nice to see the games kicking up at a decent time today. At least we get, 2 games before the end of the day, and then Uruguay is at 11. I'm gulping down Robinson's blackcurrant apple squash ice cold drink. Listen, I've put so much ice in this drink today. Like you can see it. The amount of ice that's in that drink. And then I got my water, as always, that's ice cold water in here. I didn't put ice in it, but it's water from the fridge. And the good thing is this keeps it warm. And then I had chocolate, right? I had chocolate that I brought out of I put it in the fridge two nights ago because it was starting to get warm, and if I leave it in the cupboard, it will melt. And now it's just been in my studio for about 30 minutes and it's already melted. So I need to go and put it back in the fridge. But the weather's going to get warmer. It's only going to get warmer, over the next couple of days, I think there's a big heat wave the day that England's playing. I think it's going to be like... we're getting weather warnings. I don't know if you lot watch the weather on weather reports, but I watch it on BBC all the time. And there's an amber warning. The government have issued in the UK an amber warning, telling people not to take their dogs for walks in this weather. They're also telling people to obviously drink water. I saw my friend went to Costco the other day. When was it? My friend went to Costco yesterday, and it was like a war zone. Everyone trying to buy bottled water for the heat wave just so that they have enough water. It's crazy. The streets are crazy right now, and it's only going to get hotter. So tomorrow, like the next 4 days, prepare to just hear me complain about being hot. That's it. Just prepare for that. And I know the Americans are going to be like, you ain't got AC, you ain't got this. We have 35-degree weather on Thursday. I thought it was on Tuesday. No? I thought 35 degrees was on Tuesday. Oh my God, it's on. So on my weather app, it says 30 degrees on Monday, 34 on Tuesday, 35 on Wednesday, 32 on Thursday. And then it goes back to the 20s. The perfect weather, guys, for me is the 20s, like 26, 25. That is perfect. Today is all right. It's 29. It's not that bad. I just feel like, the next couple of days it's gonna get really, really tougher. Spain will win it, but I'm rooting for Saudi. I'd same. Actually, same. I love Spain, to be honest. I like the Spanish people, the people of Spain. They've never, I think, shied away from difficult conversations in the world. I saw the Telegraph, bro. Guys, the Telegraph, you're losers. I saw an article today on the Telegraph that said that the last competition that Spain played with Lamine Yamal, the Euros, he was this like young kid who was ready to take on the world and wow the footballing world. And now this World Cup, they called him a politically aware man. They're talking about the fact that he was waving the Palestine flag on the team bus on the parade, on the Barcelona parade, and they've already found their target. They've already found a way to drag him down. Simple. They're saying in the space of 2 years, he's gone from this wide-eyed footballing maestro kid to being a politically aware man. 50 degrees in Basra. Wow. And here we are complaining about the little 28 degrees that we got today. But get your predictions, guys, in the chat. Let me know what you think. I think a lot of people expect Spain to win. I think that is definitely the general consensus. Seeing the way that Sweden lost, seeing the way that Qatar lost, seeing the way that Tunisia lost in 2 consecutive games, do you guys think that Saudi might hold a couple of goals? By the way, their jacket looks sick. I'm not gonna lie, their jacket looks banging. This game is played in Atlanta. Surely it can't be that hot. I know they're gonna have their little hydration breaks, but surely they're gonna make us sit through them. They did the same with CR7 ever since the Palestine video. They've been on him. They do it all the time, man. They're losers, man. The Western media are losers, honestly. Like especially the British media. Don't get confused, guys. If I celebrate Spain goals, don't be confused. And I can't lie, this Saudi kit looks nice. I like the white and gold and green. Spain 5-0, easy win. Listen, if you say to me, like, Mina, you're wearing a Saudi shirt, why are you rooting for Spain? I want Lamine Yamal to score a hat-trick. Like, I want Lamine Yamal to announce himself on the world stage. Like, he's had Europe in a chokehold in recent years. He needs to let the world know that he's here, he's arrived. I am a bit conscious, though, the fact that he's obviously missed, like, the last 2 months of the season, so he might not be fully 100%, but I guess him resting in that Cape Verde game has given him is favourable. So who's doing the coin toss? By the way, you know they're getting like influencers and whatnot to do the coin toss or present the Man of the Match award to people. We've got Brazilian, so everybody, it looks like the entire refereeing team are South Americans. But the refs are from Brazil today. Who do you think will be the standout performer for Spain? I feel like this is going to be... A back 5, though, is going to be a bit long to play against. A back 5. But I think this might be a game for Pedri. That midfield... I wouldn't be surprised, actually, if Alex Baena has a good game. Dani Olmo could have a good game as well. He can add an influence. So BBC are saying, by the way, it's Rodri in the 6 and then 2 8s in Pedri and Dani Olmo. But I don't think that would be the case. I think it's more likely to be a midfield 2 and then a 10. Oyarzabal is clinical every time he plays for Spain. He has a rocket of a strike. But I wasn't really impressed with him last game. I was actually not impressed with him. Al-Dosri about to cook. Salim Al-Dosri, yeah, was the worst player on the pitch against Uruguay. The worst player. So he owes it to his nation to step up. By the way, he wins. I think he's been like Asia Player of the Year like the last 10 years or something. He's dominated Asian football. And even the Arab tournaments, he dominates it as well. Moreno would cook up front. I don't know why they haven't gone with Mikel Moreno up top. The same journalist that went after Yamal is the same journalist that went after Bruno for winning the FWA Player of the Year. What I'm not surprised, man. I saw it this morning. I read like the first couple of paragraphs of the article and then I clicked off it. I said, I'm not giving you a click, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. Spain about to kick off. And Spain aren't going to do that woke nonsense where they kick the ball out of play straight away. None of that. Make sure you hit the like button if you just come through. First game of the day. Spain versus Saudi. I hope it does not disappoint. Football is underway. This is the 47th game of the World Cup so far. What? Are you telling me there's been 47 games of football? in the space of 9 days, 10 days. It doesn't feel like it. One of my neighbours is having a barbecue. 4-0 Spain win. You lot are saying Spain are going to smash these lot. Yamal, first touch of the game. Big cheers for him. Like, they're going to triple up on him. He started. Lamine Yamal's already started his nonsense 40 seconds into the game. Is that Salim Al-Dosri that he put on the floor already? Yeah, he's already started it, man. Yeah, this is going to be a fun game, man. This is going to be a fun game. I swear, Al-Dosri got floored by a little kid. The Saudi left back is called Sam Dean. What? No, he's not. First ball forward. Baena cuts in, gets the shot off, blocked. Saudi's left back is called Mutaib Al-Harbi. These men already started, man. Spain have already started. Oh, you're treating him like Sam Dean. My bad, my bad. And he's going to have fun against them. And they're going to double up on him and he's going to have so much fun against them. First corner in. And they go short. Bad delivery in from Yamal. It's crazy. Yamal, the way that... I don't know if you lot saw when every time Ronaldo got on the ball and every time Messi got on the ball and Mbappe, the way the crowd was cheering. They're giving the same treatment to Yamal. Rodri, great pass out. Porro. Yamal. Great delivery in. Oh, headed back across. You know what? I can't lie. This actually is a game for... Moreno would eat off these crosses, man. Big up, Minna. Big up, Alex. How you doing? It's hot and humid today. It is. It's not that bad, though. This weather is not too bad for me. It's just I'm dreading the next couple of days with how hot it's going to be. I might have to just go sit in the supermarket all day throughout the week because supermarket is one of the few places that got aircon. Oh my god. Oh, Yamal going for goal already. You know what, guys? I know this is what the kids call glazing. But I think Yamal might have like a record number of touches in this game. What he did to Salim Al-Dosri was rude. I told you guys, it's going to be those games where Saudi just boot the ball forward and then Spain just reset again. Rodri. Need Saudi to win. I need an upset, but also I just want a good Yamal performance. That's all I care about. The Saudi fans were singing after Spain drew to Cape Verde. The Saudi fans were chanting, "Where is Yamal?" You know, if they beat Spain, they're gonna do what they did with Ronaldo and be like, "Airport that way." The Moroccan fans, what the Moroccan fans did in the last World Cup. High press here from Saudi. Look at all that space for Dani Olmo. He finds Yamal. Porro. I need a Spain stinker for not buying Rashford. How are you blaming our whole country for Barcelona not buying Rashford? I get if you said if this was a Barcelona game we were watching. It's like saying I need an England stinker for West Ham not selling us Mateus Fernandes. Anyone want to take a shot? Nope. There you go, he's off. Al-Harbi's gone. There you go. Al-Burkan, make the run, he can't even... Al-Dosri to Burkan. Oh, it's too much. What's happening, Christopher? How you doing? What games is everyone watching today? I think I'm only doing this watch along today. Baena. Porro. Yamal. Good delivery. And listen, these crosses, man. Cucurella. Corner, ref. Corner. You do an Egypt match. No. What time is Egypt even playing? Egypt match is at 2 a.m. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Because tomorrow as well, I'm doing France, Iraq, and then Norway, Senegal. And the Norway, Senegal game is late. So I can't do late ones today. Ooh, Dani Olmo on the volley. Ooh, good set piece practice there. Japan, listen, Japan now are gonna go far, guys. And Japan are gonna go far in this competition, and they've got some upsets, I think, for us in the knockout stages. Is Yamal the current best player in the world? I think you can argue, yeah. I think you can argue, yeah. He is the best player in the world. Who's better than Yamal? 24 goals, 17 assists. La Liga. Bayern, there's no one in it. There's no one in the box, man. If this is what Spain are going to do, they're going to need a moment of magic to score. Porro. Yamal. Well, like, they're practically triple teaming him on that side. Mbappe, you know, if we say the best player in the world, are we just basing it as him as a player or the season that he's had, the impact he's had on his team? Because I would say Elise, Kane, Mbappe, Yamal. I'd say Dembele, but a lot of people want to discredit Dembele for obviously missing a lot of the early parts of the season. But I'd say, or maybe Kvaratskhelia, but yeah, either or. Baena. Cutback, go for the cutback. Across goal, Yamal! Come on! You know, I'm probably thinking, why am I celebrating and I'm wearing a Saudi shirt? Because I want Yamal to have a good performance, peeps. Come on, Lamine Yamal. Sorry, Saudi. I should actually go swap and put on my Spain shirt, man. I should go put on my Yamal shirt, particularly. 10 minutes. There you go. There you go. There you go. Great goal, by the way. Good movement. I think it's Oyarzabal that puts the ball in. And he's at the back post. Low driven cross. I'm confused. Sorry, guys. I know. It's confusing. You're probably thinking, why is she celebrating? Lamine Yamal. Come on, he's doing sujood as well. I can't hate, guys. He's prostrating to God. I can't hate, man. His first ever World Cup goal. Great football, man. The defense is all over the place. Look, fullback is asleep, man. The fullback thinks he's playing in the Saudi Pro League. Mate, you gotta wake up. Look at the movement behind you. Fullback don't stand a chance, man. Honestly. I want a Yamal hat-trick. I want a Yamal hat-trick, man. I'm not joking. Yamal should never attempt the knee slide again. He did like 3-4 different celebrations. It's like that when you score your first World Cup goal. I can't lie. It's like that. Who you think gonna win the Golden Boot? I think Mbappe, Kane. Like, there's some people though who are leading it right now. I don't expect them to get far. Jonathan David, Kai Havertz could be in there depending on how many goals he's. Even Undav got 3 goals now. Undav, Messi, Jonathan David are all joint, right? With 3 goals. And Messi's still to play. Mbappe's still to play match day 2. Kane as well got 2 goals. So yeah, I think it could be any of them. That's Salgado. Oh, Yamal wins the ball high up. Oh, what a pass. Oh. Did Pedri just blasted it into the crowd after he told them, leave it for me. Saudi looking a bit rattled, man. I know, I've never watched that person in before. Yamal has more World Cup goals than Maldini, Giggs, George Best, Latin combined. Firstly, you're putting Maldini in that list. That guy, he's a defender, first and foremost. Secondly, Giggs played for Wales, who barely ever qualified. George Best played for Ireland. Zlatan, Sweden. Sweden should have been qualifying at that time, but Sweden had dead players at that time. I still think there's so many goals in this game. Even Yamal could win the Golden Boot, guys. Even he could win the Golden Boot. It's great football here from Spain. Great football. Baena finds Cucurella. Cucurella again across. They're killing it with these crosses. Great here. Play it through. Oh, he could have found Burakan. He couldn't find Al Burakan. Spain look free flowing. They are. No, I'm having an iced tea. I love how he did sujood after scoring. Same. This is a player that people always like question how devoted he is to his faith and all of that stuff. So I'm glad his first World Cup goal, man, he's celebrating it in the right way, I think. I love that. Baena tries to go for goal. This is shooting practice for Spain, man. Guys, this is shooting practice for Spain. Messi Golden Boot. It's possible. It's definitely possible. Riri, how you doing? How you doing, sis? You watching the game? Imagine, guys, yeah, you're at the World Cup and you're assigned to defend against Fede Valverde 1 game. 2nd game, you have to defend against Yamal. That's just long. That is just long. Yamal copying Mo's celebration. It's not Mo's celebration. Everyone does it. Everyone does it. As Muslims, it's prostrating to God to say, like, to praise God, to thank God. It's called Sujood al-Shukr, which is basically a prostration of gratefulness. So, yeah, you do it. Anytime you celebrate something, people do it. So it's not Mo Salah's celebration, by the way. People were doing it way before Mo Salah was. Demba Ba was doing it. Yeah, lots of Muslim players have been doing it. But I think Salah just made it big because he'd done it every single time he scored. Laporte plays the pass to Yamal. Oof, what a touch. Look, they got 3 players coming to him. They got the centre back, Al Dosri, and the full back drifting out to defend against him. That's actually long, man. That's actually long. Ooh, great shot there from Oyarzabal. Keeper makes a save. Keeper makes a save there. Saudi winner throw-in. Big up to Riri. The super chat says Happy Father's Day to all the dads in the community. Yes, sir. Happy Father's Day to everyone. If you are a father in the chat and you're a good father, an active father, a present father, Happy Father's Day to you. I don't like, guys, the fact that Father's Day is in the summer and Mother's Day is like in March, which is like rainy, cold, it gets dark early, but then men get Father's Day in the sun. I think we should change it. I think men should have Father's Day when it's cold and rainy, and women should have Mother's Day when it's that's what I would do if I was president. That's the first thing I'm changing. But big up to Riri the super chat, and big up to everyone as well in the chat who's celebrating Father's Day today. I forgot, by the way, it was Father's Day. I didn't even know. But the good thing is, yeah, my parents don't really acknowledge Mother's Day and whatnot, so, and Father's Day. So it's all good. Look at that. Saudi tried to play a little bit of possession football and they got robbed of possession straight away. What about Auntie's Day, Brother's Day, or Sister's Day? I think there is a National Auntie's Day, and I think there's a National Sister's Day. Ooh, Oyarzabal plays a ball across the box. Yamal's just not there. But there's also a National Siblings Day. There's a national, there's a wife day. I think there's a husband day as well. So there's a day for everybody, pretty much. There's a day for everybody. My favorite day of the year, though, is Pancake Day. I think that should be a national holiday, the same way that all these other stuff are national holidays. Great pass in behind for Yamal to chase. Al-Harbi does well to let it run for a goal kick. They already don't get as much as mothers. You ought to take the weather from them too. Yeah, I think women should be able to celebrate Mother's Day in the sun. And the men should celebrate Father's Day in the cold. It's weird though, because Father's Day around the world is on the same day, but Mother's Day in Europe is different to the rest of the world. And I always found that a bit weird. I never really understood that. Father's Day, Portugal is March. See? Portugal are onto something. That's when I think Father's Day should even be like November. November sounds like a good month for Father's Day because November is such a cold and miserable time. November, December, so miserable. It gets dark so early. It's just everybody's depressed. Fathers don't always get good weather in June, especially in the UK. That's true. That's true. Last couple of years, though, we've been blessed with good weather at this time of the year, man. Oyarzabal. He could get a shot off. Wow, great defending there. From Al-Amri. Great defending there. Corner for Spain. Yeah, why is it whenever I go to the shops, yeah, when it's Father's Day coming up, yeah, all they advertise is things like socks, cups. Like, where's the innovation with gifts? I'm always just seeing, yeah, I love you, Dad socks, I love you, Dad mugs, all of that kind of stuff. Corner for Spain. I wonder if they're going to do another set piece routine like they did earlier. Near post. Flicked on. Ooh. Lands to Dani Olmo. Shot looked more like a cross. Oh, go! 2-0 Spain. Oyarzabal gets his goal. And Spain are 2-0 up. And this might look like a slaughtering. Might look like a slaughtering, guys. I can't lie, man. I can't lie. The minute curse is not real, can I say? Just because I'm wearing a Saudi shirt, yeah. Because they were going to lose regardless. Such poor defending. Yeah, it is defending. It is poor. Dani Olmo makes a... He strikes it. It's a cross. And, yeah, Oyarzabal is onside. By the way, again, these defenders just sleeping. These defenders are sleeping. Like, they're not paying attention to the person on their shoulder. Saud Abdul Hamid got caught sleeping. He doesn't realise Oyarzabal's behind him. Apparently, guys. I don't know if this is true and whether I should share it or if it's just speculation. But the fullback for Saudi, yeah, the right back, his name is Saud Abdul Hamid. He plays in Europe. I think he plays in the French league. He got married just before the World Cup. And apparently... he paid a dowry price of $5 million to his wife. I don't know how much money he's getting paid, but $5 million is mad for a dowry price. It's crazy. And he had like the ambassador of Saudi at his wedding. Turkey and Tunisia have a World Cup stinkers. South Africa were very close to joining them, but they performed better in their second game. Yeah, they were. Show is moving crazy, guys. How could Show said I would have married him for $5 million. So Show, you're actually sick in the head, man. But yeah, I saw an article on Saudi media saying that he paid $5 million bride price, which is mad. Lamine Yamal would have crossed in. But yeah, let me just actually confirm that before I start spreading fake news. Yeah, they're saying that Saudi reports were saying that he paid Olmo Oyarzabal 3-0. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. I told you like at the beginning of the stream, yeah, this could be like either a big upset or it could be like the Tunisia's and the Qatar's and the Cape Verde performances. Oh, this is dark. Dark day for Saudi, man. I need to change my shirt, guys. I need to go change my shirt. Doesn't look like he's back from his honeymoon yet. Sleeping again. Great pass out to Porro. Delivery in. Kukurea puts it back. Bam. Just look at that. No one. This is, wallahi, this is humiliating. Oh, this is about to get dark, man. Oh, this is about to get dark. Well, guys, we might see 10. I'm not joking. Like, we actually might see 10. If you're telling me they got 3 goals in 24 minutes, but really they scored those 3 goals in about 11 minutes. Oyarzabal's on a hat-trick now. I think this will be 7-0. It could be. The goal, that ball didn't even touch the ground. They didn't. They're just headering it. They're playing it in the air. Because these men can't play football in the air and they can't play football on the ground either. I might have to change my top, man. I can't lie. This looks bad, man. At least the cookie will be a halal. Yeah, it'll be a halal slaughtering. Olmo is so important for this team. He is. I did say that. Hydration break. Well, they need it. I need it too, man. Guys, this shirt has got to go, man. This shirt's got to go. Sorry, guys. I can't sit here on stream wearing this top. Nah. See, guys, I told you, I always believed in Spain. I always believed in Spain. I always knew they were going to beat Saudi. I always knew they were going to beat Saudi. Oh, the minute curse is real. Imagine Saudi score 3 goals now. This could be worse than Curacao, and they are debutants. It could be. It really, really could be. They're probably, you know what's so funny is they were probably watching the Qatar game thinking, that could never be us. But I don't know what's more embarrassing. Qatar losing 6-0 to Canada, Canada is only their 2nd ever World Cup. To lose like this to the European champions, it might not be the worst thing. It might not be the worst thing in the world, guys. Like, let's be real. It might not be that bad. But I need more Lamine goals. I need more goals from Lamine Yamal. The minute curse, listen, I'm never beating the allegations of the minute curse, guys. I'm actually never ever beating the allegations of the minute curse. Yeah, I'm wearing a Yamal shirt. It says Yamal on the back of this top. That's the only reason why I'm wearing it. Red card tax for Qatar. Yeah, losing to Canada is way worse. Sublimine out, saving for the next round. Why? That's Uruguay, man. I think they'll beat Uruguay comfortably. I think they'll beat Uruguay very, very comfortably. Belgium versus Iran after this. That has the potential to be a good game or an absolute shit game. I mean, I just sent you a pic of my cup of tea. Let me see. that's a small cup though. Riri, that is a small cup for a cup of tea. I can't lie. That's small. I could drink like 7 of those in one day. Saudi need more than listen, they need qahwa, man. You need to give them some qahwa. I don't think I could watch Saudi lose 10-0. I mean, Tunisia have been humiliated. Sweden got humiliated last night by the Netherlands. Obviously, Qatar did as well. Look at this football. These men are just having fun with them, man. You know what? If Saudis get a shot on goal, whether it's on target or not, I will cheer like they scored. I will cheer like they scored. If they just get a shot on goal. Ecuador was humiliated, failing to score against Curacao. I know, but I like stories like that, man. I like stories like that. Imagine Curacao. Who they got next? Who do Curacao have next? They got Ivory Coast. Obviously, Ivory Coast need a win there. But imagine Curacao pull off something in that group. That would be mad. Laporte, Rodri with acres of space in the middle, man. No one even near him. Rodri passing behind Baena. Look at this. This could be number 4, man. Wow, Abdulhamid actually defends for once. Dani Olmo. Recycle, restart. Dani Olmo. Look at him. Balling. Yamal. Oh, I don't know. Yamal's not really performing well since I put on the Yamal shirt. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you just come through. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new here. If you want to join the membership club, you can. It's the pinned comment in the chat. You get your badges, emojis, custom member content. Of course, you get to support the channel. I am uploading 3 new emojis today. So can you lot let me know what emojis you want? Because I don't know what to add. So I don't want to, it doesn't have to solely be football. It could be anything that is relevant to the channel. But let me know what sort of, what sort of emojis you guys want. So I can add it after today's stream. If you want to join the membership club, like I said, you can. And if you want to support the channel, you can send in a super chat. We got a super chat goal here on the stream today, and you can support the channel as well. So send in a super chat with your comments, questions, thoughts, or just to show some love. Ornstein tweet, yeah, I just saw Lucas Bergvall informs Tottenham of his preference to seek a new challenge elsewhere. He's been targeted by Premier League and European clubs. I also saw that Spurs want to sign Gakpo. What is Spurs' transfer window? If they sign Gakpo, they sign Tonal. It's just like a random combination of people. Ruben Amorim, Eric Ten Hag, Ugarte. Hell no. I had a Ruben Amorim one. I removed it. So that's gone. I would not add Ten Hag. To be honest, I should add Sir Alex Ferguson. I should add a Sir Alex Ferguson one. That would be a good emoji to have. Spurs are doing a madness. Alex, I don't know if it's a madness or it's just a random combination of signing people. T emoji. Yeah. I'll do a T emoji. Yeah, I will. Cool, T emoji. Mecha emoji. Unless we sign him. If we sign him, I'll give him an emoji. I'm gonna add a Yamal emoji actually. Oh, Rodri nearly got caught out there, but he doesn't. Do you think Real Madrid signed Cucurella because for the first time ever, the Spain national team doesn't have a Real Madrid player in it? So they thought, oh, we're going to sign someone that's at the World Cup so that somehow, some way, our streak continues. Really, Riri? Has it been that packed? I actually haven't heard back from my guy that's at Adidas. I should message him. The thing is, every time I keep messaging people to do me a favor for someone else, they keep telling me, are you here in the US? And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm at home. They're like, why are you not here? I'm like, because I'm not. I'm not. Flight tickets are too crazy, man, to go to the US right now. Rodri. So the worst scoreline they've ever had, Saudi, is 5-0 to Russia in 2018. I think it might surpass that. I think it might surpass that today. Pedri clipped out to Yamal. Oh, good football there from Yamal. Do you think JJ Gabriel gets in the senior squad next? You know what? I don't know. I've watched him a little bit, not a lot. People are acting like he's the next coming of Yamal. Saudi might be through here, but Salim Al-Dosri don't have the pace or strength. But yeah, people act like he's the second coming of Yamal. Yeah, Yamal's doing too much now. He heard I put his shirt on, and now he's doing too much. Zero XG. You know, I don't even care about XG yet. But when I see it like that, I'm like, ouch. That just shows you, like, not even a 0.01. Not even a 0.01 XG. Like, you got 0 XG. That's peak. That's actually peak. Rodri to Olmo. Porro. Come on, Yamal. It'll be interesting. Do you lot think JJ Gabriel will get into the United team next season? Will he make his... He'll probably make his debut at pre-season. But I don't know if... Oh my god, did he just try... He tried to lob the keeper. He tried to lob the keeper from his own third. A centre-back. The centre-back tried to lob the keeper. Wallah, this Saudi team are joke. Oh my god. But that might be their XG for the game. It might go up because of that. I think players would rather play under De Zerbi. Oh, hit the crossbar. Oyarzabal just about nearly got his hat-trick. Hit the crossbar. Keepers, can I say, the keeper's kit looks banging. Keeper passed it straight to Oyarzabal, by the way. And then Oyarzabal with a Trivela shot hits the crossbar. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. Players would rather play unders De Zerbi, Prem proven than Carrick. Max, how is that proven? Like, that's just a theory. How is that proven? This is just an annihilation, man. I hope Cape Verde beat them, man. Yamal goes for goal. Keeper save. Baena. Oh, can't get control of it. I have a hunch this tournament top goal scorer is playing in this game. If Oyarzabal just stat pads today, he could get 6 goals. Yamal keeps trying to do that thing, man. He's trying to do his signature, come onto his left foot and get the curling spin into the top corner. Yeah, JJ is trying to add muscle, but he still looks small, and for his style of play, he needs strength. It'll be interesting to see how he gets on in pre-season for sure. One thing I will say though, his pops needs to get off Twitter, man. Oh, great pass in. Oh, Unai Simon off the line quick, but it's offside. But yeah, his pops needs to get off the timeline, man. His pops needs to get off the timeline. I'm seeing him saying some weird ass shit. JJ probably get cup games next season. Yeah, bear in mind, guys, yeah? Can I just say, like, people don't need to get mad about whether he gets into the team or not, because Kobbie didn't get into... Kobbie was around the first team for a bit before he made his... He played in, the FA Cup, and then he didn't start a Prem game until the season after. Same as Garnacho. Garnacho was a bench player for... he doesn't need to come straight into the starting lineup. He doesn't need to play straight away. Just give him some time. Also, let's be real. Why is his name JJ Gabriel? Did they change his name to sound more footballer-ish? Look at this. Danny Olmo all the way. Ooh. Yamal. Oh, the shot opening was there for Yamal. But yeah, his name ain't even... Like, they changed his name to give him a footballer-ish name. Which is crazy to me. But yeah, I want him to do well at United. But in my language, we have a thing, yeah, that we say, which is called agadigo, which means put your feet on the floor, which means be humble. That's it. Yoro better be training right now. He better not be in flipping Greece or something. Pedro Porro balling, oh, too much on it. All the way to Cucurella. This Spain team look better, but it's crazy, guys, that these man just... These men have conceded 3 in 38 minutes. And Cape Verde were comfortable. Cape Verde were comfortable against them in terms of defending. Colin, don't look like anything wrong on my side. Nothing wrong on my side. Really, Christopher? I didn't know that. I don't pay much attention to the dramas of it. I just see things here and there on my timeline. But then one day I just curiously searched up his name on Wikipedia, and I saw that wasn't even his name. I was shocked, man. Minna, thoughts on Gary O'Neill joining Ipswich from Strasbourg, which in my mind is a backwards decision. Premier League. Wait, hold on. Have Ipswich... Did Ipswich come up? Guys, I genuinely can't remember. I feel like the season was so long ago. Did Ipswich come up? Or were they in the Prem last season? No, it was... Who got relegated? It was Burnley, Wolves. Yeah, so Ipswich came up, right? In the Prem. It's Hull, Ipswich and Coventry that came up, right? If that's the case, it's Premier League pool, man. Premier League pool. Although I thought Ollie was getting the job. I thought Ollie was getting the Ipswich job. So it is kind of crazy because I saw the links of Ollie to the job. But a lot of managers, what's it called? What's that guy called? Who left the French team? Got them Champions League football to take over, what, Palace, I think it was? It's Premier League pool. Mino, would you have wanted the Saudis to play more defensive so as they're not to concede? Le man, how defensive can they play? They're playing 5 in the back. They got 11 men behind the ball. Right now, they're playing a little bit of football. Deflected cross, but it's dealt with. I don't think the Saudis could play any more defensive. They're playing 5 in the back. When you're playing five in the back and you're still crap defensively, then fundamentally there's a problem. Yeah, that guy that left the French team to join the thing, it's the Prem pool. I feel like their defenders I feel like they defended better when they had a back 4 against Uruguay, but also Uruguay and Spain is not the same thing. I'm watching the game on BBC, yeah, but I can hear the Saudi commentator who's clearly sitting next to BBC. Rodri, great football. Oh, Oyarzabal gets the shot. Oh, just wide, drags it too wide. I want him to get a hat-trick, man. I want him to get a hat-trick. I don't think I've actually watched a hat-trick live. I didn't see the Messi hat-trick live. I didn't see the Jonathan David hat-trick live. What's everyone been up to today, guys? Let me know what you've been up to today. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How you doing? I saw the Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, yeah. That I'm talking about this World Cup. I haven't seen a hat-trick live. I saw Ronaldo's hat-trick live against Norwich for United when he scored the free kick. The third goal was... I watched that. I was at Old Trafford that game. That's probably the only, I think, hat-trick I've ever seen live. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I got allergies, but the weather brings out my allergies. But other than that, I'm good, man. Goal kick to Spain. That's probably the most pressure that Spain have had. Whose hat-trick would you love to watch live this World Cup? Marcus Rashford. Or Kobe Mainoo. But Marcus Rashford. Or Cunha. Anyone that plays for United. Basically. Anyone that plays for United, I want to see them score a hat-trick. Better football today from Salam Al-Dosri. They win a corner. Can this be a Saudi goal? Garden in them, made some mango ice cream. Alex, you're living the life, man. You're living the life. Corner. Could this be a goal? For Saudi. Salam, how you doing, bro? How you doing? I was at Ivorian Bar yesterday. That defeat was gutted. Oh, sorry that you had to see that live, man. It's a crap corner from Saudi. And now Saudi are in trouble. Yamal in transition. Oh, Yamal makes a mess of it. Hey, man, maybe this curse is real, guys. Maybe this curse is real because he's not been the same since I put this shirt on. We'll have it for what, 3 minutes extra time? Saudi League spent so much time glazing CR7, it's made their national team worse. I don't think it's made their national team worse, you know. I just think that when you have all your players playing in your local league is not it's not the right thing for the World Cup, personally. You can dominate Asian football, but the World Cup is a different ballgame. Bayena plays it. Rodri, straight over the bar. But look at all the countries that have their national team. Most of them play in their local league. When they play in their continental competitions, they're strong. They dominate because that works. But when they play in the World Cup, you see the gap. Saudi got one player in this whole team that play abroad, and he's probably one of the most. I would say he's not the best in the team. He was good in the last World Cup. I don't know what's happened to him this World Cup. I don't know, man. Maybe it's the $5 million dowry that's messing with his head. Maybe he should have done that after the World Cup so he didn't get stressed out. Even like, look at Tunisia, South Africa. Tunisia finished top of their, what's it called? They finished top of their qualifying group. How do you finish top of your qualifying group? And then you come and do this stinker here. Look at Sweden. Sweden got a couple of players that play in Europe's big leagues, but quite a few of their players play in their local league. South Africa look good at AFCON because they've got the advantage of having their whole team being in the local league. They don't have to adapt to climate and all these things that people complain about. Yamal, Poro. It's only a matter of time, yeah, before the Saudis start getting angry and they're just going to start throwing themselves into tackles. Pedri. Cucurella. Corner. Do you still play Ghost of Yota? What if I told you, bro? I turned on my PlayStation yesterday for the first ever time in about 8 months. Even my friends were shocked to see me online. I just downloaded UFC 6, so I'm going to play that. I still play Ghost. I need to finish it. I have like, I want to say maybe 20% of the story to finish. Like the overall story. So I just need to find some time to finish it. I've been wanting to get... Ooh, Saudi might be on a break here. Salim Al-Dosri cuts past 1-2. Great football from here. Does well. The Saudi Arabian Messi. And it dies with Al-Harbi. But yeah, I'm thinking... I've been wanting to get, you know, the PlayStation Portal so I can play on the go because I travel a lot. If I could get that, then I can play more games. But right now, I travel and I do too much work to have time to play PlayStation, unfortunately. I mean, I kindly checked Tunisia's group in the qualifiers and the answer will be shown to you. They are the definition of terrible. I know. I remember watching them in AFCON. I watched them in the last World Cup. They literally just defended the whole game and didn't play any type of football. Point. Most of Curacao Cape Verde players are they either Dutch or they're Portuguese? I want to say Cape Verde people must be Portuguese and Curacao people must be Dutch. Why the hell was the King of the Netherlands in their dressing room yesterday? I'm sorry. That is messed up. What are we going to do next? Have the Prime Minister of France be in the dressing room of Senegal because fucking France colonized Senegal once upon a time? That is stupid. That's absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry. What are you going to do? You're going to wheel out King Charles and put him in every Commonwealth team. You're going to put him in Canada's dressing room after they win a game. That's crazy. I think Curacao is still a entity of the... I don't know, bro. That's dumb as shit. I'm sorry. Like, I would be pissed if I was a Curacao player. What are you doing here? Bayena? Oh, Yazabal tries to get the shot off, but it's a foul. How you doing, waiting room? How you doing? It was weird. I don't know about the exposure part, but it's just that to me is just odd. Next, what are you gonna have? You're gonna have, I don't know. I'm trying to think of colonial empires at the World Cup right now. You're gonna have the Are we gonna get Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister of the UK? Are we gonna wheel him out and put him in Ghana's dressing room after England versus Ghana? That's fucked up. That's actually messed up. Half time. No. Yeah, half time, peeps. Half time. We ain't got to really talk too much about this game, I think. The Prime Minister of Belgium for Congo. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. I have missed a lot. Yeah, you have missed a lot, man. 3-0. To be honest, they scored 3 goals in 14 minutes and then they haven't scored since. But the correlating factor to that, it might be the fact that I took off my Saudi shirt and I put on this Barcelona shirt after the 3rd goal. So maybe it might be real. It might be real. I want to look at the stats. Excuse me. I want to look at the stats. It looks the most intriguing to me, because I know for a fact the stats just show how dominant. Look at this. To be honest though, they've had 2 shots on goal. They've had fries in the bag. Yeah, man, as the kids would say, fries, 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 fries. Look at this. They've dominated possession. Although I expected maybe more possession in favour of Spain. And they finally got, remember at the 30th minute it said 0.00 XG. Now they've got 0.04 XG for Saudi. Why? Because of that one shot. They classed it as a shot, but it shouldn't. I don't know if it should be classed as a shot. Al Amri, the centre back, tried to lob the keeper from his own half. Saudi got a 3-piece of Al Baik. No salt. You know what's crazy? I went to Saudi in 2023, right? And I went last year as well, but I went in 2023 for the first time. And what shocked me the most is how much people hyped up Al Baik. And then I had it and I said, this is the most... As someone who's from England, the UK, London, the UK is known for chicken and chips shops, yeah? Like, it's known, right? Strip burgers, chicken burgers, whatever, chicken and chips, all of that stuff. So for me to go to Al Baik and try chicken and chips over there, and I was thinking, this is the most bang average chicken shop I've ever been to. Why do people hype it up so much? I was like, my local chicken shop is way better than this. Way, way better than this. That's the only thing that shocks me. Like, everyone, when I was going, everyone was telling me, make sure you try Al Baik, make sure you try Al Baik. I said, cool. I went for pilgrimage. When I finished my pilgrimage, afterwards, I went to the Al Baik. A busy queue, by the way. There was a long queue. And apparently, there's always a long queue in Al Baik. And I think it's because, is it cheap food? Like, it's cheaper than maybe other food. The one thing I didn't like about Saudi as well was just... Because I didn't go to the capital city. I went to Mecca and Medina, so it was just a lot of fast food that I was eating while I was there, and I felt very unhealthy. I live in the Middle East. I don't get the hype either. Ahmed, do they have it in Oman? Do they have Al Baik in Oman, or is Al Baik only in Saudi? Because I went to Qatar, they don't have Al Baik, and I went to the UAE many times. They didn't have. I think Al Baik is a Saudi thing. London has a great food culture. You know what? It's interesting you say that, because when my relatives come from America, they're not big fan. They don't think we have a wide, diverse food culture here. But if you ever come here, especially in the UK, especially London, I think the food markets are probably where you get your best experience of cuisines. Like, obviously you can try the restaurants, you can try the high-end restaurants, you can try, but I think that if you're a traveler and you're coming to the UK to try food and you want to try the foodie culture here, I think the food markets I can't even remember what it's called, but like Camden Market and all of that, Chinatown, that's where you probably get. Like, I could go to Camden Market and spend the whole day there. I could have lunch, I can have dinner, I can have desserts, I can have drinks, and I just chill there all day. And you can have everything you want to eat. And it's the only thing is just long queues. That's it. You see how the tourists love American food? I haven't seen it, but also I've never been to America, so I don't really know what American food culture is like. I've only been to Toronto, and I just felt like I was in London. If you're from NY, we judge everyone food culture because ours is amazing. Yeah. But the thing is, everyone I know who's been to New York, they've never complained about food culture there. Like, they've always said that they've had everyone I know who goes to New York. I got a friend, right? One of my friends. She goes to I think she's been to New York probably 7 times in the last decade. Like, she loves New York. And I always say to her, every time I'll message her, I'll be like, yo, let's meet up next week. Oh, I'm in New York. I'm like, what are you doing in New York? Again, when you're just there 6 months ago. She's like, yeah, I love it so much. I love New York. And the food is amazing here. That's why I always say, if I go to the US, I wouldn't visit a lot of places. But New York would probably be the first place that I go to. But But yeah, I don't know how we started talking about food. I think it was because of Al Bake we started talking about. But even if you come to the UK, guys, there is like, you can find, the one thing I like about the UK is you can find good places for any type of cuisine. Like obviously in the UK, I think the national foods of England is, it's crazy because apparently curry is like the national dish. It's not even an English dish. But apparently fish and chips is a big thing here. And we know that if you're from the UK, yeah, when we were in school, in secondary school or high school or whatever, Friday was always fish and chips day in the canteen. Everyone across the country would have fish and chips in their school canteens. Fish and chips here as well is a big thing. Like the fish and chip shops are a big thing. But you can also find so many nice cuisines. I'm talking Japanese food. I'm talking Japanese food, Mexican food, if you want to try Mexican food, like Somali food, Habesha food, Nigerian food. I've been to some good Nigerian restaurants here in the UK. What else? So yeah, Nigerian food, Somali food, Mexican food, Asian food, of course. You can find like a good Indian restaurant. You can find a good Pakistani restaurant. You can find a good Japanese restaurant. You can also find Italian restaurants. I think the UK, especially London, I think you can always find good food. I think you can always find good restaurants, good food. That's the great thing about multicultural places. You're never stuck with the local cuisine. Yeah, facts. That's a good thing. You like Turkish food. You know what, guys? I actually think I'm one of the few people in this place, yeah, that doesn't like Mediterranean food. I don't really like Turkish food. There's this one Turkish restaurant called Gökyüzü. I think it's across England. There's quite a few in London. I've been there a couple of times. I don't really like it. Like, I can eat it, but I wouldn't be like, hey guys, let's go to this Turkish restaurant. My mum loves it though, and I always find that weird because my mum's a bit picky, man. Mediterranean food minus Italian food is mad overrated. I love Italian food, I can't lie. But the thing is, Italian food is very similar to Somali food, like the pasta, lasagna, that kind of stuff. We make it better, but I like a good Italian restaurant. I like getting bruschetta, some pasta, all of that stuff. Have you tried Moroccan or Spanish food, Minna? I've only tried Moroccan food once in my life, and it wasn't in a restaurant. It was my neighbours. My next door neighbours growing up were Moroccan. So when it was Eid, on Eid, we always take food to our neighbours, and our neighbours bring food to us. So they would always bring us food, but it was all right. Maybe I need to go try Moroccan food in a restaurant. Big up to Ahmed with the super chat. Says, fun fact, Minna, chicken tikka masala was actually created in the UK. Really? I always wonder why the UK loves a good chicken tikka masala. Like, like people that I used to, back in the day when I used to work in corporate, like English people used to love having Asian food and chicken tikka masala. And I always used to be like, how is this your national dish? It doesn't make any sense. I heard UK food is dead. Saw English people hyping up basic American fast food. Can I say though, yeah? The reason why people hype up American fast food is probably because of, firstly, how big your portions are. Like, I remember when I went to Toronto. So my opinion on America, is based on Canada. But I was so shocked at the portion sizes. And my cousin was like to me, if you think this is big portions, you should go to the US. And then when I see videos of people in America, I'm thinking, how is that a normal portion size what you're eating? That looks like a portion size for 2 people. You're seeing a drink, yeah? A drink like this big. This is my water bowl, yeah? It's like about 1 liter and a bit, yeah? Apparently this is like a medium size in the US, which is crazy. It's like, I need to go to the US to try food there because I'm always intrigued about it, but I'm more intrigued about the portion sizes. I'm not intrigued about how it tastes. I can't understand why the burgers are the size of a head. Like, why is your burger bigger than my head? It doesn't make any sense, and you expect someone to eat that. And then they come to the UK, by the way. I've got a lot of family in America that come to the UK, and then we'll go out to eat. And then they will be like, yo, where's the rest of our food? And I'm like, what do you mean, where's the rest of my food? That's your food. That's normal. You got a normal plate of food. Nah, this is small. Okay, I'm going to get 2 meals. I'm thinking, what? You're going to get 2 meals? But the Middle East is similar as well. From my experience in the Middle East, I remember when I went to the Middle East in December, I went on a family trip, so it was quite a lot of us. And I couldn't finish my plate. I kept saying, like, these dishes are too much. They're actually too much. Food here is crazy. Hence the obesity problem. They need to sort it out, man. At least you're getting your money's worth though. You're telling me you're spending what, like $25 on a meal, and you're getting enough food to bloody feed a whole village. Whereas here, I get a burger and a chips, and to be honest, the price of food has gone up here. But I'm getting a burger and a chips for like £7, £8, whatever, and it's a nice small burger and a nice portion of small chips, which is normal. Our portions are good compared to the Netherlands. Has the Netherlands got bad food portions as well? Is their food portions big as well? I haven't been to the Netherlands actually. So do they have, what's it called? Do they have big portions as well? I feel like Europe in general tends to have good food portions. I think they tend to have good food portions in Europe. From my experience I've been to like Paris, Belgium, Italy, it's had good food portions. Burger and chips used to be £2 12 years ago. Listen, Ridwan, when I was in high school, yeah, if you grew up in the UK, guys, we had a thing called 2 for 2 in the chicken shops, yeah? 2 burgers, 2 chips for £2. And after school, you would go, and like I'll go to my brethren or my friend. I'll go to my friend. I'll be like, who's going halves with me? So going halves with someone in school means you're going halves for your 2 for 2 meal. So you take a burger and a chips, your friend takes a burger and a chip, and each of you guys pay £1 each. That was the good times, because I went to the shop the other day. I don't really eat chicken burgers anymore, yeah. I don't really eat that kind of fast food anymore. It has to be like I'm craving it and I'm walking past the chicken shop. I went to the chicken shop the other day, and then I was like, to the chicken shop guy, I was like, do you do 2 for 2? And he goes, oh no, 2 for 2 is £11. I was like, so it's not 2 for 2 then? The whole point of 2 for 2 was that you're buying 2 meals for £2. I said, you're selling me 2 burgers and 2 chips for £11. Are you taking the piss? I'm better off just making the burgers at home by myself. It'll be cheaper for me to buy the ingredients. What was the type of food you tried? In Morocco, don't prepare any traditional or local food. I was raised in Morocco. The food is amazing. I don't like the German food at all. It was bland. I don't know. It was just like couscous and all this mix of stuff. Fish. Yeah, my neighbour had made it. Shout out to my neighbours, man. They were Moroccan when I was growing up. Lovely family. That's why I also like the Moroccan national team, because my judgment on national teams is based on people that I grew up with most of the time. Did you play Money Up? Nah, I think Money Up was more a guy's game than a girl's game. Inflation is crazy. Inflation is mad. Inflation is really, really mad, man. Minna, what exactly do you eat outside of sushi? Because all I hear you say, you don't eat this, you don't eat that. All right, I'll tell you one thing, yeah, Riri. I don't like to eat out a lot. I like to eat at home. I like to eat food at home. So I like home food a lot. So for example, today I'm eating pasta and chicken. Yesterday I had something in my language. It's called suqar, which is basically like, is it like beef cubes? I think that's what it is. Let me double check. Oh, so it's lamb cubes. So I had lamb cubes yesterday with like vegetables, with like flatbread, etc. On a normal day, I'll eat things like pasta, right? Like home cooked food. Like that's my kind of food. Home cooked food is my kind of food. But if you tell me I have to go out to eat, I normally like convince people, oh, let's go. Like my friends hate me, but I'm always like, guys, let's go get sushi. Let's go get sushi. And they're always like, come on, Minna, is there anywhere else that we can go that you'll eat? But I like sushi. What else? I'm actually trying to think what else do I eat when I go out to eat. I go out to Somali restaurants, but that's kind of against the thing, because it's the same thing that I make at home that I'm eating. To be honest, I've been to some good Jamaican places. I've been to some good Jamaican restaurants. And one thing I always like about Jamaican restaurants is that it's always halal here in the UK. Like a lot of Jamaican restaurants I go to, they always tend to buy their meat from halal butchers. But it's too spicy for me. Jamaican food is too spicy for me. I remember we went UV. We did an end of season like food outing. We went out to eat. We went to a Jamaican restaurant, and I found it hot, but Owen found it bare hot. He was struggling. I enjoyed nice food during Ramadan in South Africa. There's a lot of halal food exposure during Ramadan. You know, with the halal food thing. That's why I probably enjoyed my holiday to Malaysia so much, and that's why when I know it's crazy to say, but like. Me, when I travel, I try to go to places that have a lot of halal food places, because I've been to countries before where I've struggled to find halal food, so I have to eat seafood most of the time that I'm there, or vegetarian food, which is why I like to go to places like Malaysia, like the Middle East. I like to go to Muslim countries because I know that I won't struggle to find halal food. compared to like, I know the US, UK, Canada, they're pretty good with halal food, but there's some places in Europe it's very difficult to find restaurants that have halal food. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, man, Ahmed, I don't like spicy food, man. I don't like spicy food. Spicy food ain't my thing. It's not my thing, honestly. Like, I'm talking about the slightest bit of spice will put me off a meal, because I wasn't made for that. Double substitution, by the way, for Spain. I think it's Ferran Torres. Oh wow, they're taking off Yamal and Oyarzabal. I stick to fish when traveling. Yeah, you can never go wrong. My best experience with food is when I went back to my home city, and like, imagine like the night before, my parents are saying to me, "What do you want to eat for breakfast? Like, do you want lamb? Do you want this? Like, what do you want to have for dinner tomorrow?" And I'm like, "How are you lot asking me so early in the day what I want to have tomorrow?" And they're like, "Yeah, because we're gonna go slaughter the animal, so it's gonna be fresh meat." Like in the UK, I buy my meat from the butcher shop, yeah, so it's been there for a couple of days. You put it in the fridge, in the freezer, it's there for a couple of days. When I was back home, the meat that I was eating that night, it was slaughtered that morning. And that is probably the best fresh food that I've ever had in my life, honestly. The meat, the lamb, the goat. I had camel meat. Camel meat is the best meat that I've ever eaten in my life. I had camel meat with rice. Amazing. Amazing. And that's why I'm itching to go back home. Like, you lot won't, don't be surprised, guys, one day if you see me upload a reaction video for a United game and I'm just sitting amongst a bunch of camels, and I'm like, "Hey guys, yeah, this ain't my usual setup," because I'm dying to have that experience of food again. But second half is back underway, guys. Make sure you lot hit the like button. Yamal off, Oyarzabal off as well. Someone did say in the chat that they should take off Yamal as well. You guys, someone did say that in the chat. I don't know if there's more goals in this now for Spain. They've brought on, who did they bring on? Ferran and who else? Nah, Riri, wallahi, camel meat is amazing. It's a thing in the Middle East and in East Africa. I like the Horn of Africa. The Horn of Africa and the Middle East, camel meat is a big thing. It's hard to get, but it's banging. It's banging. So it's Jeremy Pino, I think, that's come on. Jeremy Pino has come on for Yamal, and Oyarzabal has come off for Ferran Torres. I've not tried camel yet, but would almost love. I'll eat almost every. Camel meat is amazing, man. Camel meat and milk are the best. I first tested it last year during Ramadan. Honestly, camel milk is disgusting. I don't know how people. When the first time I ever tried it, when I went back home, I felt like my insides were dying. But again, it's like where I'm from, camel culture is a big thing. Camel culture is a big thing. Like I'm from a region in the Horn of Africa where there's 15 million camels. Apparently, my mom always jokes that there's more camels than humans where my family are from. So camel milk is a big part of their diet. Like, they drink it every single day. I tried it once. I said, yeah, nice. I'm not trying this, man. I like chicken more than anything. You know, I have my days. Some days I love chicken. And then some days I love steak. Some days I love hanid, which is like lamb shoulder, I think it is. I think it's lamb shoulder. Like, it's a form of meat. I go through days for sure. Salmon, I'm not really big on. Seafood, I'm not really big on. Unless it's sushi. But I'll eat it if I have to, man. Apparently it's good for you as well. You lot are mad eating buffalo. What? I can't lie though, they need to release some new animals for us to eat, because I feel like, yeah, some days it's too repetitive, the animals that we have. I went to a sick restaurant in Coventry called The Farmhouse. Is it good? I always hear about it. It's near like Birmingham, innit? Is it good? Because I always hear about it. Pedri. Ball-in. Abdulhamid puts it behind for a corner. What kind of sushi do you get? I normally get, it's normally salmon. Yeah, salmon normally. Although again, like, Riri, I go through phases where I eat so much sushi and then I don't eat it for like 3 months straight. Release some new animals. No, honestly, they need to release some new animals, man. I'm tired of eating the same animals. I need something new, man. Show, that sounds like a lot of food to consume for one person to consume. Corner. Alex Bayana. Put a good delivery in for once. Flicked on. Cucurella! Goal! Wow, the keeper just... Cucurella hit on the volley. Keeper makes a save and he actually kicks it onto his own teammate's back. And it's 4 for Spain. Bomba Clat. Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Just wrap this game up, man. Wrap this game up. Wrap this game up. 4-0 to Spain. Oh, someone's crying on the bench. Someone's crying on the bench. No, Riri, I like salmon, but I don't like to eat it a lot. I like to eat it once in a while. Oh, that's sad, man. Cucurella shot. Keeper saves it with his feet, but when he hits it off his feet, he hits it onto Al-Harbi and it goes in. Why is he crying? I don't know. There's someone on the bench that looks like he's crying for Saudi. This is going to be humiliating, guys. They lost 5-0 to Russia on the opening day of 2018 World Cup, and now they're about to ship a number of goals. It's going to go down as an own goal. Miskeen, walai, poor guy, man. Poor guy is going down as an own goal. What we got? Number 5 here. Ferran. Unlucky. The crazy thing is, yeah, because Bloke is saying atrocious from them and Tunisia, but Tunisia played 2 shit games. Tunisia conceded 9 goals in 2 games. These lot actually played good against Uruguay. So I kind of feel bad for them. But this is what happens, Walai, when you come up against the European champions. And you're not even the Asia champions. You're not even the Arab champions. This Saudi team have a lot of motion for a national team that haven't won anything in their region. So it's kind of peak. Olmo has probably been Spain's best player, I would say. Look at this football from Dani Olmo. Make sure you lot hit the like button, by the way, guys. Be sure to hit the like button. And we hit 21k yesterday, so shout out to... And actually, we passed 21k now. So now it's the route to 22k, hopefully. We hit that before the end of the transfer window, sorry. Uruguay were very disjointed first half. Second half, when they got their act together, Saudi didn't get a sniff. But I want Cape Verde to beat Saudi now. I know that's crazy to say, but I actually want Cape Verde to beat Saudi now. Because I want them to get 3 points. Tunisia were in a mess before the World Cup, corruption, etc. Their FA needs to be rebuilt. Sounds like they got problems like every other African nation. Is there an African nation that doesn't have some sort of problems with corruption? When did you start your YouTube? I uploaded my first YouTube video 2 years ago, I think. Or was it 3 years ago? My first full year on YouTube was when the season with Eric Ten Hag, when we got crushed out in the Champions League. So what was that, 2023? Yeah. Way after COVID, way after, like 3 years after COVID. If you know, like before I had this setup, guys, I used to have a green screen. It was actually a blue screen. And the quality was shit. But you have to start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere, man. Oh, what a pass. What a pass. Porro! Keeper makes a save. Ferran Torres with the header, but that was an amazing, amazing pass. Man, is that the Barca kit they packed us with? Nah, this is a more recent kit. This is a more recent kit. But I don't have a kit of the one that they packed us with. I only have more recent kits, and the only old kit that I have is the Ronaldinho one. You know, the one with the collar, and it's similar to this. It's got the emblem in the middle and the Nike tip. With Anana, yeah, that season is when I started my channel. Show, I got gifted a shirt from Yaya Toure from his Barcelona days, and I told him I can't have it. Sorry, man. Sorry. You actually play centre back against us in the final. I can't have this shirt, man. Soz, bro. I just spent £65 on 5 mystery jersey. Can you send me the link for what mystery jersey website do you use? Because I actually want to order a bunch and do a opening video. So let me know where you get them from. Because I wanted to go, the other day my cousin was telling me to go to Classic Football Shirts because I wanted to get a Morocco shirt. Jersey Vault, okay. Let me put this in here. I want to see how much their shirts are. So jerseyvault.net, is it that one? Okay, yeah, so mystery shirts, cool. Oh, raw, it's only £15. So it's £15 for a football shirt, mystery football shirt. It's £25 for a retro shirt, a retro mystery shirt. £14, £15 is not bad, you know. So I can get 3 for £40. I need to tell them who to avoid. Who do I tell them to avoid if I do a mystery shirt, guys? Or should I DM them and ask them to send me stuff? And then I'll tag them in the video. Maybe I could do that. I just have to tell them, don't send me Liverpool, any Premier League team outside of Man United, basically. Everyone else is fair game, I think. I don't know, I might do the retro one. I might do the retro one. Oh, Cucurella. Great defending there. Could have been 5. Nah. If you're in the Prem, I can't get a shirt from you. Pedri trying to find the goal. The only team that I have, an English team, outside of United, I got a QPR shirt. That's the only one. And that was gifted to me by a player. Bayano. Good defending there from Abdulhamid. Dani Olmo. I told them Arsenal, Liverpool, Bolton, Leeds, Uruguay, Argentina, Nigeria. That's a long list. That's a long list for them to avoid. And then they give you a Gerrard Liverpool shirt. Nah, I just give it to my sibling. One of my siblings is a Liverpool fan. Like, you know this that I got, yeah? This that I got, yeah? I was also given a Declan Rice one, Saliba one, Cole Palmer one, Salah one, Van Dijk one, yeah? These big cards. I took it from a set when I was shooting. They told me I can take whatever I want. So I took Mbuma because I wanted to keep Mbuma for myself. I gave Cole Palmer to one of my siblings. I gave Saliba to one of my cousins, which they put in their rooms. And I've had Van Dijk, Salah, and Declan Rice, yeah? In the boot of my car for the last 6 months. And at this point, I feel I don't know what to do with it. Every time I try to give it to people, they'll say to me, yeah, I want it, and then they won't take it from me. So I think I might just have to dash it away now. Because I don't want to put it in here, like in this room. So if anybody wants the Declan Rice one, or you want a Salah or Van Dijk one, let me know. Do a giveaway, Minna. I don't want to do it a giveaway because it was something like, I could do a giveaway actually. I just don't want to ship it. Drive around, give it to an Arsenal fan. I know so many Arsenal fans, that's the thing. Every time I ask somebody, do you want it? They'll be like to me, yeah, I want it. And then they won't come and collect it from me. So I'm just like, it's just in the boot of my car. And then my mum keeps complaining about it every time she opens my boot. She says to me, what are these big cards that you just got in your boot? But I know with this Switch. But I'm definitely going to do the mystery shirt thing. I might do retro. I might do the retro one just because I feel like that one is more a bit of me. I like retro shirts. I'll just be annoyed if they send me a retro shirt that I've already got. So how much is the retro shirts? I could do the free pack for £67. That's a lot of money, man. £67 for free retro shirts. That's a lot of money, man. Yeah, there is a World Cup one, but I don't really want any World Cup shirts. Although I like this Saudi shirt. It's more so that I like their jackets that they wear when they're coming out. That's the ones that I like. The Netherlands one yesterday was sick, and Saudi's one today was sick as well. Saudi need to hold on to this 4-0 defeat, because if they concede 5, that's on par with the Russia game, and if they concede 6, they set a new record for themselves in the World Cup. Great football here from Spain. They're just passing around them like they're not even there. They're passing around them like they're flipping cones. Oh, Rodri just got slapped in the face. That 7-0 could happen. It could. Who said it in the chat? Someone did say 5-0 in the chat as well. Someone in the chat did say 5-0 as well, to be honest. Oh, yeah. Oh, both of you said 5-0, innit? Oh, I thought Rodri was faking it. Ooh, Nico Williams about to come on. Nico Williams, I think, is coming on. Nico Williams. I'm trying to find a picture of your Mars celebration. I'm trying to find a picture of your Mars celebration. You know what's jokes? Look at this, yeah? I'm looking at all these media outlets. They'll post pictures of his celebration, but they won't post the sutude. That's what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find him prostrating. I think that Fabrizio guys posted it. I'm surprised Fabrizio didn't say, like, when Salah scored, he said Salah's kissing the grass at Anfield one last time. You know, there are a few brothers playing for different countries at this World Cup. Yeah, I just found out yesterday that the Doué guy that was playing for Ivory Coast is Desiree Doué's brother. I didn't know that. I thought you supported Saudi, Minna. Why is Spanish Barcelona top? No comment. Yeah, I found it, Ridwan. I found it. Brobby's brother plays for Ghana. Are you serious? Really? I did not know that. Ferran Torres gets away. If he could get the shot off, he can't. And Saudi win the free kick. Minna, did you know Doué scored for Ivory Coast, France in a friendly a couple of weeks ago? I found it out yesterday. Because I was saying that I don't watch, international friendlies. But I heard yesterday that was the case. Cape Verde showed more fight than Saudi. They really did. They really, really did. I need another goal, man. The game has kind of died out a little bit ever since I put this Barcelona shirt on. It's kind of died down a little bit. Pedri, look at that football. There you go. He's off through the middle. Oh, he misses. He missed it. He missed it. He missed it. And then he loses the ball in the middle. That's not really Pedri-like. Yeah, he's doing too much there. I don't know why he didn't release Ferran in the middle. Come on, Saudi. Can you get one goal maybe? A little consolation prize to go home with? They switched to a back four though. Do you know how funny that is? That they switched to a back four when they've already shipped 4 goals with a back 5. Although, if they beat Cape Verde, I swear they can still technically maybe qualify. Listen to this stat, guys, yeah? I'm so sorry, I should have shared this, but listen to this stat. There have been 8 own goals in the World Cup so far. 6 of them have come from Arab nations. Do they know that they need to put the ball in the other net, not their own? Qatar 2, Egypt 1, Saudi 1, Jordan 1, Iraq 1. 6 of the 8 own goals coming from Arab nations is crazy. Oh, Ferran Torres, what are you doing there? What are you doing, Ferran? What a pass from Mikel Merino. Ferran just wastes it. How you... This is so funny. You were really bad with a back 5. You look even worse with a back 4 now. Should be 5. Really should be 5 there. Germany beat Saudi Arabia 8-0 in 2002. No, the worst apparently that they've ever had was the 5-0 loss to Russia in 2018. Apparently that's the worst ever World Cup thing that they've had. This guy's... Lamine Yamal's already changed and out of his kit. Good football here from Saudi. Poor delivery in. Less defenders to concede all goals. "25 minutes to go." Let me see when this Germany 8-0 was. Oh yeah, it was at the World Cup. Wow. Wow. So why is the report saying that Saudi's worst defeat came in 2018? Yeah, 1st of June 2002, they lost 8-0. Miroslav Klose scored a hat-trick. I can't lie, Oyarzabal could have had a hat-trick by now. Saudi should be thanking me that I took off their shirt. Since I took off their shirt, they've only conceded 1 goal. So maybe I am the problem, guys. Maybe I really am. Tomorrow I can't wear a France shirt then. And I can't wear a Senegal shirt either. Yeah, man, 8 goals they shipped in 2002. Williams wins a corner. Can Spain finally do something with their corner or what? So this is so peak, guys. The Saudi centre-back Al-Amri, yeah. 0 physical duels won, 0 aerial duels won, 0 interceptions, 0 shots blocked, 0 out of 3 successful long balls. Yeah, that's peak, man. That's peak, that's peak. Oyarzabal is absolute bun, so wasteful in front of goal. The guy got a double, man. Rodri back across goal. He got a double today. He could have had a hat-trick, to be honest, though. He actually could have had 4. He actually could have had 4. Water break. Water break, water break. I'm so excited to have lunch after this. Where is Messi? They were having a field day singing "Where is Yamal" the other day. They were having an absolute field day, so it's feeling a bit peak now. Tea time? Nah, it's water time for me. It's water time for me. Their heaviest defeat in international football is 13-0. I don't even think Somalia's ever lost like that. What's Somalia's worst ever defeat? Let's see what their worst ever defeat is. Hold on. What's Somalia's worst ever defeat? Somalia's worst ever defeat is 14-0. 14-0 is our biggest defeat, which was in 1963 to North Korea. North Korea, that was our worst defeat. And you know what is crazy? Our best defeat, our biggest win, 5-2. Is that it? Is that it? So Saudi are not that much worse than us, to be honest. They're actually not that worse than us. If their worst ever defeat is 13-0 and our worst is 14. It's not that bad. It'd be saying that they've stopped playing ads. They've run out of ads to play. They've run out of ads to play on television now. Yeah, it's peak for this Saudi team, man. They need to revisit. To be honest, I don't know why they sacked, what's his name? I don't know why they sacked the guy who got appointed by Tunisia, because he actually had them playing decent. I need Cape Verde to beat Uruguay today, man. Yeah, Herve Renard, yeah. If Jamaica made it, we'd have beat that. Bro, you couldn't even beat. Who did you lose to against? It was Curacao. Was it Curacao that you lot lost to in the qualifiers? Or oh man. Was it Nigeria that Jamaica lost to? I don't think it was Nigeria that Jamaica lost to. I thought Nigeria lost to DR Congo. Nigeria lost to DR Congo. And DR Congo beat Jamaica. But I can't remember why Jamaica had to be in the playoffs in the first place. I think they had to be in the playoffs because they messed up their group stage. Who did they mess up their group stage against? Forget the qualifier, the playoff that they had to play against Congo. Why did they have to play the playoff in the first place? Inshallah, we'll get there one day. Inshallah, at least once in my lifetime, I'll see my country in AFCON or the World Cup. Oh, you drew to Curacao. There you go. Do you think you could do what Curacao did yesterday to Ecuador? I don't think so. I think Jamaica would have shipped 3 goals. sorry to my Jamaican people. Soz. Oh, Saudi's coach is 65. No, Spain's coach is 65 years old. He looks like a good 65. He's won, guys, so much with Spain, from under 19 to under 21 to the Euros to the Nations League, and now all that's left is for him to win the World Cup in the space of a decade. But he actually looks good for a 65-year-old. What the hell? Decent ball in. Ferran Torres gets the header to Nico Williams to Cucurella. I hope you guys win AFCON one day, I hope, man. Yes, the US came to Somalia and they got turfed out in 93. Even though we were in the middle of a civil war amongst ourselves. Did you know that a Ghana coach actually coached Somalia, but he left because he said that a bullet passed through his ear? What? I never knew that. I never knew that. Guys, I don't know what to have for dinner. What's the options? I'm having pasta and chicken. I'm going to have some pasta, chicken, salad, banana, of course, with my pasta. Something nice and healthy whilst I watch Belgium versus Iran. Good football here from Spain. Can they get a fifth? No, they can't, because it's just wasteful there from, I think, from Fabian Ruiz. We'll lose 5-0 every game. Our players have no talent and pride. They were clubbing after we failed to qualify. Yeah, they came to arrest someone. They came to arrest someone. And the Somali people said, hey, we fight amongst ourselves, but the second someone else comes and intervenes, we turn on them. Egg salad, fish and chips, or chicken and chips. I'll go for the salad, man. Go for something healthy. I do want to start meal prepping. Does anyone here meal prep? I want to start meal prepping, guys. But you know what my problem is that I cannot for the life of me eat the same meal every single day. Number one. Number two, some days I might just get bored and I might eat my food earlier than I should. And then I got no food to eat for dinner because I ate at lunchtime. And that's my struggle. But the idea of eating the same, I really want to meal prep. I really want to. But the idea of meal prepping every day is just, that's killing me. So if anybody meal preps, yeah, let me know. Back in the day, it was called leftovers. Nah, leftovers and meal prepping is intentional. Leftovers is not. What I do, I prep my stews and soups, but I haven't had time to go shop for anything this week. Okay. Yeah, I think like I might have to make like vegetable, salmon, chicken, whatever, and then just make something on the side with it every day. So like a small bowl of rice or I don't know, sweet potato, broccoli, all of that kind of stuff. Throw in for Spain. I feel like Spain really took the gas off it. What you say, meal prep only when you're broke? Use one day to do all your meal prep. Yeah. I need to buy like all the containers and then just, yeah, stack it up in my fridge. But my problem is just eating the same meal every day. You know, when I was younger, guys, this is how you're going to know that I was spoiled as a kid. Growing up when I was younger, yeah, my mum would make food like in the evening. And then sometimes if there's enough food for the next day, she'll put that in the fridge and we'd eat that tomorrow. But me and one of my siblings, we used to refuse to eat it. So my mum would make my other siblings eat the food that she made the day before. And then the next day, she'll make us a fresh batch of food. And that's why I am the way that I am. That's my biggest problem. Saudi trying to hold on to the ball here a little bit. I season all my protein and put them in portions and freeze it. Fair enough. The thing is, yeah, pasta. I can eat pasta like 3 days in a row. Like, it's not a problem. I can eat rice like 2 days in a row. But I want to cut that out of my... I don't want to eat it too excessively. And I want to eat like more healthier stuff. So like, yeah, more greens, sweet potato. I try to commit to like a meal plan every week, yeah, and I have one cheat day. But then I have one cheat day, and then the next day I have a cheat day, and then the next day I have a cheat day, and then every day is a cheat day. This is youngest sibling coded as F. How did you know? How did you know? How did you know? Yeah, I am the youngest sibling. I almost spent 5 days without eating to lose weight. Well, did you go on a water diet where you only drinking water? Oh, you're on a keto. Okay. I respect it, man. Anyone that's on a keto, anyone that's on a water diet, anyone that's on an anti-inflammatory diet, I respect it, man. Minna, do you like cooking? I do, yeah. I enjoy cooking. I like cooking. When I first got my own place, I used to invite people around a lot, and I would like make a lot of food. But now I don't really like invite people over. And when I do have people over, I tell them, hey, here's Uber Eats, man. Pick something that you want from Uber Eats, because I don't want to cook. But cooking for small groups of people is alright. Salman al-Dosri. Saudi nearly were on a break, but they just gave the ball away. Nico Williams. Oh, Jeremy Pino finds Ferran. Ferran just wasteful, bro. This Ferran guy. What is it with Ferran Torres? Because sometimes I watch him for Barcelona. He looks like a new man in that front line. And then I'm watching him for Spain today and the last match day, and he's just pants. It's so crazy. Minna in Ghana, as a youth, there's no meal plan. We have a formation called 010 because it's expensive to eat a 3-course meal. So we either eat in the afternoon or evening, and that's it. I actually believe, yeah, that eating 3 meals a day was created by the capitalist society to make people richer. Like, to make businesses richer. You got no business eating 3 meals a day. I eat 2 meals a day. I don't eat 3 meals a day. Maybe when I was younger, I had 3 meals a day, but yeah, as an adult, I either have a breakfast and a dinner, or I have lunch and dinner. I don't eat 3 meals a day. I genuinely believe it's a capitalist structure. If you eat enough nutritious food at breakfast time, you won't need to eat until dinner. You won't. I eat 5 meals a day. Yeah, you must be eating for 3 people, bro. Chaos is eating for 3 people. You got no business eating 5 meals a day. Even pregnant women don't eat 5 meals a day. If you get up around 7 in the morning, you definitely need 3 meals. You don't. I wake up at 7. I'll have breakfast, and I'll have a nutritious big breakfast. First shot on target. Uno Simon makes his first save of the game, by the way. But yeah, I'll eat a big meal for breakfast. And then, yeah, I won't be hungry at lunch. That's why if I ever go out to brunch, yeah, at like 11 o'clock, guys, I can't eat until dinner time, man. Moroccans eat 4 meals a day. Is it big meals or is it small meals here and there? Because I can eat a big breakfast. Lunchtime, I can have a snack, but nothing big. And then I have a big meal for dinner. I can eat 3K calories a day and not change weight. So it's very relative to the individual. If you're 6 foot, 90 kg man training, you need 3 meals. True. That is true. That is true. Nico Williams, what you got for us? 1v1 against Saud. Delivery in. Brother just nearly scored an own goal. Saudi centre-back nearly just literally... Did he try to chest it back to his keeper? But his keeper made a save instead of picking it up. Instead of making a save, instead of catching it, the keeper made a save. Breakfast, depending on culture, can be heavy. Yeah, in my culture, breakfast is a big thing. But in my culture, we don't eat cereal and bread and that kind of stuff. We have like meat for breakfast. We have kidneys, liver. How do you say bear in English? I think that is liver, actually. I think that is liver. Yeah, so we have liver, we have kidney, we have lamb cubed food, and we normally have it with like some like flatbread type of thing. That's the kind of breakfast that we have. And when you eat that for breakfast, you're full for the day, for the morning, for sure. They add like another breakfast between lunch and dinner. To be honest, that's how it was when I was growing up as well. I'd have lunch at school, come home, and I'd have food, and then I'd have dinner before I go to bed. So it's actually, I used to eat 4 meals a day when I was a kid, actually. We have porridge, fried bean donut thing called koshu, or we have jollof. Eggs, toast, and a tea or coffee. That's why when I go on holiday, I love a breakfast included in my hotel because, yeah, you get the pick of the bunch for breakfast. And when I went on holiday recently, I went with my family. There was a lot of us. Like, my mum was like to me, why is your breakfast plate so small? Like, they're all eating food, which is like beans, like blended beans, I think it is. So they're having that kind of stuff, egg, all of that stuff. And I'm sitting there with one croissant and a cup of tea and some fruit. And I'm like, this is my breakfast. This is enough for me. Pastry and coffee is peak breakfast, 100%. I used to love porridge at one point, man. At one point, I loved eating porridge for breakfast. But me, don't judge me, guys. Don't judge me. But I eat my porridge with hot water. I don't eat it with milk. And my family used to get onto me all the time. Like, my family friends, when I used to work in corporate, they used to get onto me for just having a bowl of porridge. And I put a little bit of hot water in it, mix it. That's my porridge. Do you like food? I don't. Yeah, full English, man. Listen, you can never go wrong with a full English. And my cousins in America always laugh at me whenever I send them pictures of me eating a full English. And they're like, you guys actually eat beans and bread and chips and egg for breakfast. I'm like, yeah. Connor, do you have your porridge with hot water as well? Because apparently it's not normal. Look at the chat. Apparently it's not normal. I thought it was. Beans for breakfast is disgusting. What do you mean? That's a staple of English culture. Beans, hash brown. I don't mind chips in it. If I got hash brown, I don't need chips. But beans, hash brown, scrambled egg, a sausage. If they got halal turkey, perfect. And then 2 pieces of toasted bread. I rip up the bread and I put it in the beans. Put ketchup all over it. And that's a full English breakfast. I'd only eat porridge with water, but I never eat milk. Fair enough. Nah, Ridwan, man, you don't use milk, man. I don't use milk. I don't like milk in porridge. Strictly hot water, man. That's all I was eating for Ramadan as well. That's all I would eat for suhoor in Ramadan. And I cut some bananas up and put it in. So they gave the 4th goal as an own goal. It's not Kukurea's goal. They gave it as an own goal. Milk is mandatory in porridge. Not where I'm from. If you gave me that English breakfast, I would make it into a sandwich. Nah, you telling me you lot have never... The best thing about English breakfast, guys, is waking up at like 7, 8 o'clock on a Saturday and you're like, you know what? I don't want to make breakfast today. Let's go to the cafe across the road. You go to the cafe. It's always full in the mornings. Always. It's full of like builders and that. But on the weekend, it's always full. And you say, yeah, can I get a halal English breakfast? Yep. You get 2 sausages. This is what I normally get. 2 sausages, turkey bacon, scrambled eggs, beans, and I get chips. You can get hash browns, but I get chips. And then I get 2 toasted bread, and I rip it up, and I put it on my plate as well, and I drench it in ketchup. Literally drench it. If you open a restaurant, I ain't visiting, but no. Why? Because I give you porridge with hot water. I have protein oats for work breakfast every day. 1 scoop of protein. See, that just sounds crap. Show protein, oats, milk, banana. Come on, man. Bugali. Let me Google what bugali is. I feel like I know what it is. Is that like, it looks like fufu? We call this, we have it, it's ugali, ugali, that's what it's called. We call it, sor. That's what it's called in my language. But it's too heavy of a meal, I can't lie. In breakfast, we eat sweet meals. What's Irish breakfast? What does Irish breakfast entail? Apparently the Saudis, yeah, and the Qataris, they've been given, their flights and accommodation have been paid for by their governments. You lot are taking a piss. How you said Irish breakfast is beer. These lot don't know how hard British breakfast slaps. Trust me, English breakfast. And you know what the best thing about English breakfast is? Just when you randomly crave it. When you randomly crave an English breakfast and then you go and have it. I remember my cousins came from America once and we went, they wanted to go to brunch, like, you know, this bougie looking brunch. I said, nah, come on, I'm going to take you to real British culture. Yeah, we're British values. So we went to a cafe And they were like, what the hell is this? They were like, why are you guys ordering beans? Why are you ordering beans? They thought it was a joke that British people eat beans for breakfast. Anyway, we had the breakfast. They didn't really enjoy it. They said it was all right. But we loved it. I loved it. It was fun. Irish breakfast is basically the English, but more pudding and soda bread over beans and toast. Fair enough. Okay, okay. I didn't know that. I've been to Ireland as well before. English breakfast is the best breakfast in the world. Yeah, it is. Damn, Mohammed Kano is bleeding like hell. And his shirt's got blood all over it. And he just came on. They're changing his top because he's got blood all over it. English breakfast is not for me. Too heavy. Come on, it's not heavy. It's very filling though. It's very filling. There's one thing, man. If the Brits created anything good, man, it was the English breakfast, man. Last sub for Saudi. Second half has been pants, man. Spain just playing around with these lot. Nasser Al-Dosri going off. Poor guy, man. Had to come up against Pedri and Rodri. Imagine that. That must be the most humbling experience as a midfielder when you have to come up against Pedri and Rodri. Extra time. How much we're going to have? 6 minutes. 6 minutes extra time. I can't believe these men only scored 1 goal in the second half, man. Yeah, this game, second half, guys, it's not been what I expected it. Maybe it's because of the shirt that I put on, man. Maybe it's really because of the shirt that I put on. Big up to Spoken Africa. Big up, big up. Shukran, shukran. Newest member of the gang. Join the membership club as a level 2 minion. Welcome to the community, man. You get your badges and emojis, so make sure you enjoy that. And as I said, we'll be dropping a custom vlog, a member-only vlog, tomorrow. No, Wednesday I'll be dropping it. I'm going to be shooting with ESPN tomorrow, so I'm going to do some behind-the-scenes stuff that you lot will be able to see. Thank you, Spoken Africa, for joining the membership club. There you go, goal number 5. Ferran Torres finally gets his goal. Ferran Torres finally gets his goal. The flag has not gone up, but I think VAR will probably look at it. He did look onside to me. He did look onside for me. I don't know why Spain stopped playing these passes across the box. You know, like the low-driven passes. Because that's probably the best way that they're going to score consistently. The crazy thing is, this group is actually not over. Let's see if he's offside. Oh, he's offside. He looks like he's offside. He looks like... They're saying he looks like he's onside. I don't know. He might be offside there. GG's, Saudi. GG's, GG's. VAR's looking at it. Happy birthday to the Spain manager, by the way. De La Fuente is his 65th birthday today. Hyman, I like your jersey. I just like this shirt, guys. I like this. It was the Nike sent it to me. It was the custom one for the El Clasico a couple of seasons ago. We need 5. We need the poor bench, Saudi bench, man. They look stressed. They look stressed. Imagine holding 5 in 2 World Cups. That's peak. That is so peak, man. For the sake of their dignity, I need VAR to disallow it. I need VAR to disallow it for the sake of the Saudi dignity. I don't know. I feel like he's offside to me. But they're saying the fullback might have kept him on. on the far side of the screen. What's the point on having automated offside if it's taken, or semi-automated offside and it's taken this long? He does look off from that angle. He did look off from that angle. That's why I thought maybe he is. The Saudi bench looks stressed. This VAR check is taking too long, man. Someone's on FaceTime in the crowd as well. Ridwan, how many seconds are you ahead? It would surprise me if Saudi coach gets fired after this game. You know what's crazy is that he oh, he's offside. He's offside. He's offside. The Saudi coach only got appointed, you know, in like March after they sacked the last manager. So I'll be shocked if he doesn't get sacked after the World Cup. Although I don't know what you expect from a manager in a World Cup after he didn't really have much time with the squad. I don't know what you expect for him to do. Maybe you gotta let him have some tournaments. Let him have the Arab Cup. Let him have the Asian Championships. Let him have some time in competitive football with the team. Unai Simon is just bored. He's just running off his line. He's bored. He's trying to get his steps in. He's trying to get his steps in. Yeah, Saudi got to sort it out before 2034, man. Saudi got to sort it out before 2034. You can't spend all that money to get the World Cup. to basically humiliate yourselves. Carlos Cornera's got... Oh, is he the Ghana manager? No way. No way is he the Ghana manager. What? I did not know that. I genuinely did not know that. Why did the other manager get sacked? Because he didn't make AFCON or what? Why did the other manager get sacked? Get all those 16-year-olds in the training pitch. 100%. The academy kids now are going to be the team that's in that World Cup. As a Barca fan, I'll offer you Ferran Torres and Araujo for Mbeumo. You can keep them, mate. You can absolutely keep them. We offer you Ugarte for Pedri. How about that? We offer you Ugarte for Pedri. That's a fair trade. I think that's a fair trade. Nico Williams. Kukurea just have a shot, man. I know it's up because of his poor performances. Also, it was the government that forced the FA to sack him because the FA were trying to keep him. Damn. Sounds like there's a lot of politics involved. There's always politics involved in football, yeah, but I feel like it's more on show in African nations, which is annoying. It's really, really annoying that. This game is done, man. This game is over. I don't know why Spain didn't use this as a chance to like stat pad. I can't lie. The way that Germany did against Curacao. I feel like Spain took it easy in some ways. They doing a watch along for Belgium and Iran. Now I'm not. I'm only doing one watch along today because I'm doing 2 tomorrow. So I don't want to have too much fatigue. Mikel Merino goes for goal, blocked. But yeah, I'm doing 2 watch alongs tomorrow. Excuse me. 2 watch alongs tomorrow. Full time. Sorry, Saudi, man. I'm very sorry. Are you doing Ghana England game? I plan to, but plans can change because it's 35 degrees on that day, guys. I might melt in this chair. I really, really might melt in this chair. The Saudi players look pissed, but it really is what it is, honestly. I can't really say much about the Saudi team. And also Spain, I think, took it easy in the second half. The second that this Barca shirt went on, is suddenly Spain didn't want to play football anymore. They wanted to take it easy on these guys. But listen, guys, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. Big up to everyone that came through. Tomorrow we will have Daily Dose of Mina. And then we will also have the games later on in the night, which I think is France versus Iraq. And then Norway versus Senegal. So that's the 2 watch-alongs I'm doing tomorrow night. I think it's like the late games. I think it's the late games. So be sure to subscribe, turn on your post notifications, so when I go live, you get notified. I will not wear a shirt tomorrow of the team that I'm supporting because I'm really starting to think this curse thing is real. But hit the like button on your way out, guys. Big up to everyone that came through. I'm off to have some dinner and watch Belgium and Iran on my couch whilst I probably read a book because I've probably earned it this weekend. Hit the like button on your way out, guys, and I'll catch you lot tomorrow. Peace.